Hello, everyone.
No one's joined yet.
Well, that's all right.
That wasn't my voice. That wasn't my voice.
Well, Hatter, I'm so excited for you.
We've got a lot of friends. Look, we got a little wave. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, there's A.G. Wilkie and Alana Harbin. The whole band's here today, Cinderella.
I'm so excited.
Oh, hello, Kay, Grace, Mick, and Megan, Steffi, and Elise and Davis are back, Cinderella.
Oh, my goodness, it's so wonderful to see you.
Hello, everybody. How are you today? Let us know in the comments. We're here for our hello. All four of the partains are here. That's very exciting. We're very excited to have all of you here today. This is our biggest episode of Quaran-Tea Party yet, isn't it, Cinderella?
It really is. And Hatter, I've so enjoyed watching all of your other episodes.
Yes, hello, Sophia. We've had a lot of guests. We've had Elsa. We've had Anna. We've had me. Most importantly, the whole band was there. So we're very excited because today we have a very, very special guest. Some of you may know her as Broadway Cinderella. Some of you may have seen her in Broadway's Bandstand. Hello, welcome back, Audrey. You're one of our favorite fans. We love having you join us. And Ocean Maddie. And hello, Silly. I think she's talking to me.
I think she's talking to me.
That's fine, but we're very excited and we're very proud to have Mansion Memories help sponsor this event. Mansion Memories is a very special organization that helps host events for children in crisis. And our friend Cinderella is here today from our friends at Crowns and Castles, who loaned us this very special magic mirror so we can be here with you today. And lastly, we've got a lot of sponsors today. Lastly, we want to thank Broadway Plus, who has helped us get our very special friend, Miss Laura Osnes, here today. Oh, we love you too, also. And I think you're just one, but love you too, like an also. So, I think we have a contest going today. Don't you want to tell us about our contest?
Yes, I would love to. Well, first, I suppose we should tell them about a very special event that we're going to be throwing. Don't you think?
I think let's hold off on it. Let's just tell them about the contest.
All right,
we'll tell them the event later.
Okay. So we'll tell you about the contest now. So what we would love for you to do is to maybe take some pictures or videos while you're joining us today, and then go ahead and send them to us. And then we're going to choose at random a very special winner, and the winner is going, should I tell what the winner is?
I think we should tell them later.
Okay, so there will be a prize, and it's a really fun prize, isn't it?
It's the bestest of prizes. It's like if there's like small prizes, and then medium, and then the one that we're giving is a very big one. So,
I think so.
Yeah, so what do they need to do to win it, though?
So they need to send in their pictures or
Okay.
their videos. They need to post them, and they need to tag Mansion Memories.
Okay. How do they tag?
Well, I think it's on their little magic mirrors, and they do the @ Yes?
That's what all the kids are doing these days. They're just tagging stuff.
That's what I've heard.
It's wild, but it's going to be a great time. So as we go throughout the event, especially once our friend Laura comes on, make sure to take a photo or a video and post it on the Instagram and tag Mansion Memories and send it to us in a message. It's going to be a great time. So I told you that our friend Laura has played Cinderella on Broadway. Have you heard of Cinderella before?
Have I?
Yes.
I have, yes. Well, I know that Laura did such a wonderful job telling my story, and I am so excited that she's going to be joining us. And she actually was nominated for some awards, so she must have done a pretty good job.
Yeah, she got Tony nominations, Drama Desk Awards. I forget. There's so many awards. I forget the Golden Globes. I don't think she got a Golden Globe. She deserved one though for Home for the Holidays on Lifetime. It was a fantastic movie. But I'm so excited for Laura to join Cinderella. Would you sing a little song from your movie for us? Our friends would love to hear you sing.
I would love to, and maybe if our friends know the song, do you think they could sing along with us?
I think they can sing along. Do you want to sing along with Miss Cinderella? Let us know in the comments. What song are you going to sing?
Well, I'm going to be singing A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes.
Oh, it sure is.
Yes. All right. Do you think everyone's ready?
I think they are. Let us know in the comments if you're going to sing along, and make sure to take a video singing the song so we can hear it.
That's right. All right. Ready, everyone? A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true.
That was so beautiful, Cinderella. And you know what? I heard our friends singing along. They were singing. I heard them because I heard it on the wind.
Wonderful.
Pocahontas in the wind, and I heard it.
Really?
Yes. And you know what I was dreaming about?
What were you dreaming about?
I was dreaming about hanging out with Laura Osnes this afternoon. I've been dreaming about it for so long. The Queen has been sending her messages, and I was like, Laura, will you come and join us? And she did, and she's gonna be. I saw that she put little eyeballs on our little chat thing, and so I believe she's here. And Laura, if you're here, we'd love to have you join us. Just click the little join button. And as we go, make sure that you're taking photos and you're singing songs and you're taking photos and videos so that we can see them later. I can't talk correctly. Oh, Laura's joining. You're gonna get a little close up of my face. Oh my goodness, we're so excited. I'm all right and I'm all left. That was a joke.
Hi, my friends!
Hello, Laura. Laura, how are you doing today? We're so excited.
I am doing great. I am so excited to be here, and you guys look absolutely lovely.
Laura, are you hitting on me, Laura? You're married.
I am indeed. In fact, I was having technical difficulties and thought I needed him,
but I'm your husband.
I know.
just let your husband know that he has someone to compete with now.
That is true, Mad Hatter. You're quite the looker, I have to say.
It's the nose.
It's the nose. I've had a little bit of work done, as you can see. It's beautiful. But where are you joining us from today? Where in the world? I'm in Wonderland.
Of course you are. And Cinderella, where are you?
Well, I'm also in Wonderland. I came to visit Hatter today.
And she brought her clock.
I did.
You did?
That's beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I am in Connecticut right now. Actually, just got to a little inn here in a town called Woodstock. And I'm about to start shooting a movie in a week. That has been weird.
Are you
Yes.
What are you gonna give us the details?
I can't probably dish all of it, but you are kind of the first people I'm telling. So secrets being told here at the mansion.
I'm so excited. Let's guess the movies. I think it's a remake of Back to the Future.
That would be interesting.
That's my favorite movie, other than Home for the Holidays.
Oh, you saw Home for the Holidays.
We've been talking about that one all day.
Well, I have to say, it's a little bit in that genre, I do have to say.
I hope so. We love Lifetime movies. That's all Cinderella and I have been doing during this quarantine. Is Lifetime movies and reality competition shows.
There you go. It's nice to have a little escape, right, to the Hallmark Lifetime
It sure is. And
we've been watching a lot of cooking shows.
Oh, those are wonderful.
What is your favorite cooking show? We don't get many in Wonderland.
Oh, really? Even for the tea parties? You don't have to, kick up some new recipes?
No, the Queen of Hearts banned Netflix.
Oh, she's rude.
I know, she really is. She was with us at our last Quaran-Tea Party, and she was sassy.
There you go. Well, it's her reputation. I really love MasterChef. Especially love the MasterChef Junior, which is all kids who are cooking like grown-up chefs, and it's very impressive.
I think they cook better than I do.
They probably do. But speaking of little kids, our organization that we're here with today, Mansion Memories, does a lot of great work working with children. And they're children who are in crisis. They're just having a very hard time. And so we put on these special events for all these children that are having a tough time. And so we're very happy to have you here today with us.
Thank you. And I want to thank Mansion Memories too for having me and for helping all the kids who are in crisis. I'm very, very honored to be here and hope we bring smiles to a lot of faces.
I think we really are, but Kristen wants you to speak, Cindy.
Oh, hello, Kristen. We're so happy that you're joining us today.
We certainly are. So Laura, as you may know, because I know you've watched every single episode of Quaran-Tea Party, we always come ready with our flashcards, and we've got some questions for you.
Ready? I'm ready.
And if at any point you have a question for us, just feel free to just throw them out there. Okay, so I'm gonna be a journalist in my future, so we're gonna come with some very hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
So my first question, in my notes here, it says you have starred in several Broadway productions. So what exactly is a Broadway?
Well, Broadway is actually, it's one word, and it's named after a big street in New York City that is, I like to call it the capital of the theater world. So there are a whole bunch of theaters that musicals get to perform in Broadway theaters that are just off of that main street called Broadway.
That is, and so how many, like, are there like 100 theaters? How many theaters are there?
That's actually a really good question, Mad Hatter. I need to know my trivia. I think there are somewhere around 40 Broadway theaters. And then the reason why it's called Broadway, it means I believe it's because there are at least 1,000 seats in the theater. And if there's a theater that's like 200 seats or less in New York City, that's off Broadway.
Ooh, have you ever been in an off-Broadway show?
I have done one off-Broadway show, yes.
What show was that?
It was called the Three-Penny Opera, and it was at a theater company called the Atlantic Theater Company down on 23rd Street on Manhattan.
That sounds fantastic. I wish I could have seen it.
It was fun. It's fun. It's cool to do something a little more intimate. You know what I mean? Because the Broadway shows are so special for what they are. They're big and flashy, and there's a bigger budget, and they're more fancy. But then the off-Broadway ones are a lot of times more intimate and artful, and it's fun.
That's wonderful. I think Cinderella's got a question for you now.
Ooh, I'm ready.
All right, well, one of my favorite things to talk about are dreams, and you might have noticed from the song that I sang earlier, it's kind of my thing. So I thought I would ask you if performing has always been your dream.
You sang so beautifully, by the way, Miss Cinderella.
Thank you.
Yes, performing has always been my dream. When I was like 5 years old, when they always ask you what you want to be when you grow up, I said I want to be a Broadway actress starting from when I was 5. I used to listen to musicals in my living room and like act them out. I started taking voice lessons and dance lessons when I was little. And my parents, I think, saw I had a passion for it and a gift for it. And thankfully always encouraged me to follow those dreams. And I'm so thrilled and grateful that I've gotten to kind of live out my dream, and I've had some really amazing opportunities that allowed that door to open for me.
That's wonderful, and I'm so happy that your dreams came true.
Me
Our
too.
dreams came true just being able to talk to you today. It's so exciting. Do you have any questions you would like to ask us?
Well, Mad Hatter, I was going to ask you, we started talking about cooking earlier, and I wanted to see what your favorite treat has been to have at the tea parties.
Let's say there's so many different treats, but really, you just gotta have you can't have a tea party without a nice cup of tea. And a tea is only about what you put in it, because it's really just water and then leaves that you mix in, but you have to have extra toppings. So today I've got strawberry tea. And our fans know that I love to put a lot of weird things in it. So there's mustard, there's ranch dressing, I put some garlic, and then Cinderella put a little bit of chocolate in it. So it's really wonderful.
That's very cute. Yes, put that down.
Yeah, what is your favorite kind of tea?
Do you know what I really love? It's a tea called throat coat tea, and it works really good for singers. It coats your throat and lubricates your vocal cords so you can sing really pretty. I bet Cinderella likes that one too.
I do. It's one of my favorites.
It's magical.
With
really.
lots of honey, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got another question for you. This one's a tough one. I worked
Okay.
really hard on it. So, the Queen of Hearts is putting on a production of the musical Queenie Todd, pun intended. And I was looking to audition. Do you have any audition tips for our viewers looking to get into theater like me?
Yeah. So a lot of people get really nervous about auditions. And I always tend to say that your audition is your moment to shine. That's a chance where you get to use your gifts and remember that we like to sing. So it's taking off some of that pressure of having to be perfect in the room. A lot of times it's just about being personable and about walking in confidently owning the gifts that you have so that you can shine your light, even in the audition room before you get cast in the show. I also think it's so important to be prepared. So if you know what you're going to sing or what the lines you're going to say, be as prepared as possible. That'll help you be confident.
Like on Lion King, be prepared.
That's right.
That one was a little scary though. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Maybe mine is the hyenas.
Oh, we've got hello, Jenna and Trisha. We're very excited to have you here today. And me too, Hatter. Thank you. It's very nice. I think Cindy's got a question for you.
So,
Great.
well, since you did such a wonderful job telling my story on Broadway, I was wondering if you have any other dream roles that you would love to play.
Ooh. Well, it was an honor to get to play Cinderella. And just she's lovely. You're lovely. And let's see, if there was another like princess role I wanted to step into, I think it would be Belle in Beauty and the Beast. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
And then I also really love tap dancing. So I think if there was ever a time to get to play like Peggy Sawyer in 42nd Street or Polly in Crazy for You, or Eliza Doolittle, My Fair Lady, Marion Peru and the Music Man, there are a lot.
Have you ever been able to tap dance in a show before?
No, I did a one-night concert version of Crazy for You at Lincoln Center in New York City. And we learned all the original Tony Award-winning Susan Stroman choreography for that concert. So that was the closest I got to tapping on Broadway. And I also did a musical called Anything Goes, where there was a lot of tapping, but my character wasn't in the big tap number.
You should have told the director to say, hey, this is Laura Osnes here. I'm going to tap.
Well, Sutton Foster was leading the show, and Sutton's a huge tapper. But I did try to get it. Sometimes I would tap off stage watching.
That's what I would do too. I'm tap dancing right now, as you can probably tell.
Are you? Amazing.
Yeah. Laura, do you have any questions for Cinderella?
Yeah, Cinderella, I was going to ask you, in the midst of quarantine, you're probably not able to host any big balls or events.
That's right.
So what have you and the prince been doing, keeping busy during this time?
Yes, well, we actually have been spending a lot of time with all of our friends, all of our Mike's friends, and they keep you pretty entertained. They do, and so we've been putting on little at-home parties, which has been a lot of fun.
That's sweet. Did the mice move into the castle with you?
They did, actually. Yes, it's a little safer from Lucifer, so it's great for them.
That's lovely. I bet they're living in their like royal garb now. They have
They are. Gus he's never looked better.
Nice.
He's got a little vest now. He's looking so fancy.
So dapper, I can imagine.
Okay, so Laura, I've got one last question for you, and Cinderella's got one more also. So 4 of the bigger shows that you were in on Broadway were Grease, Cinderella, Bonnie and Clyde, and Bandstand. From those shows, which leading man do you think I could do the best at? And why? Danny Zuko, the Prince, Clyde, or Donnie Nowitzki?
Ooh, this is a fantastic question. Okay, part of me feels like I should say the Prince because this is a very royal, tea party that we're having right now. But because, when I first logged in and we were talking about my husband and how handsome you are, I kind of want to say Danny Zuko because I think you're the leader of the pack, Mad Hatter.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some gel to tame these for the comeback though.
I bet Cinderella has some people who can help you out.
I do. I'll talk to my fairy godmother.
We'll get one of the birds to handle it.
There you go.
Yeah, Cindy, you got a question.
I do. I have one more question. So we're putting on this event today with our partners at Broadway Plus, and we would love for you to be able to tell us a little bit more about what they do.
Yes, so Broadway Plus is amazing. It's an incredible company that connects fans and musical theater lovers to artists in and celebrities in the theater world. And so I've been working with Broadway Plus since right before the quarantine started, actually. And I do Zoom coaching, I do meet and greets and Q&As and video shout outs and occasionally things like this. So you can reach out to Broadway Plus, your company, or you and a couple friends to arrange a cool virtual experience with your favorite Broadway stars.
That's wonderful.
It is, and we're so very thankful to Broadway Plus for helping us set this up today, because it has been an absolute blast. And do you have any more questions for us?
Let's see. Well, how did you guys meet?
It's funny that you ask. So I was going on a journey. I just had to get out of Wonderland because the Queen was mad because I gave her a hat that was too small, and you don't want to have a too small hat. And so I ran fast. It's hard because I have pretty big feet, and so I ran very fast, and I ran through this hole in the tree, and I came up in right outside Cinderella's castle, and I was like, "Hey, girl. You want to do this tea party?" And she's like, "You know what? Sure, Laura's coming. Let's do this."
Amazing. And it just so happened. So Cinderella, is this your first tea party as well?
This is my first
So
tea party.
we're here together. Okay, that's really magical.
It's magic. It's a magical day, really. And those are funnily enough, those are the events that Mansion Memories, our sponsors today, help to put on. So
Yeah.
magical days are these beautiful events at this mansion where children who are going through crisis can have a magical day with their very fun characters. And if any of our viewers that are watching today want some more information, check our Instagram or mansionmemories.org on the interweb. I don't know what it's called, on the internet. And you can get a lot of information about how you can participate or support this organization.
Beautiful. It is absolutely amazing. And again, I've been so honored to be here. You guys, thank you for having me. And thanks to Mansion Memories for all the good that you guys do.
Yeah, and I believe we have a little bit of time left. And so for all of our friends that are watching, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments and we'll try to get through some of those. And so while you're typing, Cinderella is going to let us know about a special event that we've got coming up.
That's right. Well, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. We're going to be having kind of a contest. So what you guys can do is, if anyone who's been watching has been taking pictures or videos, you guys can go ahead and post those and tag Mansion Memories. And then what we'll do is we'll choose at random a winner who will receive the opportunity to attend a very special event that we're throwing. And it's going to be a cool event with lots of fun characters, and it's going to support some of these families that we were talking about. So it's going to be a wonderful experience.
Yeah, so if you've been taking pictures or video while you're watching today, make sure that you tag us in them and send them to us in a message. So Laura, I've seen a couple questions for you. So one of our friends that was watching wanted to know, do you play any instruments?
Ooh, I took piano lessons for, I think, 3 years. So I can read music, but I'm not that good at it. I can't just sit down and play anything. I have to practice really hard if I want to play something. But I have to be honest, my main instrument has always been my voice. That's basically the instrument I've been playing since I was 5.
Yes. Well, we can tell that you've practiced a lot with it, and it's so beautiful.
And that throat coat helps.
It does indeed.
Yeah. So our friend Alana wanted to know, do you like bunnies?
Yes, I like bunnies.
Who doesn't like bunnies?
I've never owned one, but I like, yes, I like bunnies. I think they're very cute.
I would say now's the perfect time to get one.
It probably is.
It's
I do. I was
a
just
buyer's market.
Definitely, this is the time. I mean, when else? I'm home 24/7. I can like totally hang out with this bunny, make it feel loved. I do have a Chihuahua. Which she might have an issue with the bunny. I don't know. Maybe they would be best friends.
You never know.
You really never know. So our friend Elise wants to know, do you ever play with Barbies?
Do I play with Barbies? I definitely played with Barbies growing up. I haven't played with Barbies now for a long time. But I've started to collect some of them. Like I think I have a Cinderella Barbie, and I have like a Sandy Barbie from when I was Sandy in Grease. And yes, I loved playing with Barbies when I was little.
That is wonderful. Let's see. Our next one. What is Emily wants to know? What's your favorite thing to do during quarantine?
Ooh, I've been cooking. Here I am back to cooking. My quarantine pod has been cooking a lot, which is fun. I homemade pasta for my husband's birthday, which was in April during quarantine. So that was a cool project. We just got to this new place today. So we've been staying on a lake, and so we have a jet ski, and we've been going out on the water, which has been very fun and feeling free during this time, even when everyone's trapped in. It's been nice to have that little escape, and also playing with my dog. I think Lila has loved having us around 24/7.
That sounds magical. Do you want to ask one of the next ones from our friends?
I would love to. Yes, I saw one question about, out of all of the songs that you've had the opportunity to sing on Broadway, is there one that's your favorite one?
Ooh, that's tricky. I think the first one that comes to my mind would maybe be "Love Will Come and Find Me Again" from Bandstand. Do you know it, Mad Hatter?
I have the entire album, and when it showed on the interweb, we
Yes,
streamed it.
you did. Thank you for watching.
Your
You're
dress
so
was fabulous.
Thank you. You're so supportive. I appreciate that. I think I have such positive memories of singing that song because not only is it an amazing number, but I got to sing it with the onstage band playing behind me, and it was such a teamwork, collaborative effort, and I remember just viscerally like hearing the music pounding my ears and belting out that number. It was a kind of powerful, cool moment.
It really was, and the costumes and the cool little like big microphone that you got to sing it was magical.
Yeah, the musical took place in the 1940s, right after World War II. So yeah, the old timey microphone, I felt like a real jazz singer in the 40s. It was pretty special.
And I believe I read that with that show you got to do a lot with veterans.
Yes, the show is about a group of World War II vets that are returning from the war and trying to assimilate back into society. And I played a war widow who lost her husband in battle. And it's all about how they start a swing band to compete in a radio competition. And it's all about how their relationships with each other and the music kind of helps heal them from the traumas. And so we talked to a lot of veterans to try to really be truthful with the story that we were telling. It was very, very important to all of us. And it was very meaningful to get to try to do justice and do honor to what they actually all went through and honor the veterans in that way.
It was a beautiful show, and I wish it came back to Broadway. Once Broadway reopens, I'd say bring it back.
It would be so fun to revisit someday. But I'm grateful that we recorded it and it lives. It's been streamed a couple times during quarantine and was released through Fathom Events at movie theaters across the country last year. And yeah, it's a very special show.
Yeah, and we got it all the way out in Wonderland.
That's right.
Yeah,
the World Wide Web really is worldwide and beyond.
It really is. Okay, so we've had a couple people ask about what is your warm-up routine?
Oh, I think warming up is so important, but I tend to err on the lighter side of warm up, and I save the real gung-ho notes for when I'm on stage. I really like humming. Scales, or do vocal size. Beautiful. See, you can be on Broadway. When Broadway reopens back up, we're going to do a show together. All three of us. Exactly, Danny Zuko. And I like doing like the E vowel, or like the nay, 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 like getting my sound forward, because that's that kind of princessy, pingy sound that they all want to hear.
Yes, okay, so I think we got time for one more question. So Cinderella, what are you at?
Let's see, the last one that I saw, it said something about what was your experience like working with Jeremy Jordan, and was there a memory? Sorry, that's the last one I saw.
Jeremy played Clyde to my Bonnie in Bonnie and Clyde on Broadway, and Jeremy's amazing. His voice is, I think, my favorite male voice of all time.
Other than mine?
After yours, of course, Mad Hatter, of course. And so I I was just obsessed with getting to listen to him every day. And we jived really well together. We did the show out of town before we came to Broadway. And the whole first week of rehearsal out of town was just us with the creative team before the rest of the cast came. So we really had a whole week to just really kind of bond and develop that, you know, that chemistry that Bonnie and Clyde need to have. And we had a really great time working together. Our birthdays are one day apart. So he's a year older, but one day apart. And so yeah, we've remained in touch. In fact, every Sunday night during quarantine, we FaceTime. We've had FaceTime with a couple other friends of ours. So we've definitely kept in touch, and he's wonderful.
Did you get to celebrate your birthdays while you were in the show?
Yes. Funny you should ask. Actually, opening night when we did the show out of town was on my birthday, November 19th. And so at midnight, and his birthday is the 20th. So opening night was my birthday, which was amazing. And then at midnight, everybody sang happy birthday because for 1 minute, it was both of our birthdays. It's very symbolic of Cinderella, you know.
That is the sweetest. So I think that is all the time that we have today. So I want to thank all of our viewers who joined. Again, we got to thank our sponsors and our partners. So once again, we want to thank Mansion Memories for helping to put this event on. Crowns and Castles, who got us this magic mirror to be able to see you today. And of course, Broadway Plus and Laura Osnes for joining us today. It has been absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I think this was the highlight of quarantine for me.
You put your ball gown on for me and everything. You got out of your pajamas, Cinderella, and like did your hair and full beat, and I appreciate it.
You can't even. She's got the full dress on downstairs.
Do you have glass slippers?
I actually am not wearing them at the moment, but
okay.
Because the room that we're in it would make sound all over the place. Just the click clack would be
of course, and they're so fragile. Like you don't want to risk breaking them if you don't have to. So
I tend to lose them sometimes. So
right.
You can see.
Me too.
Yeah, and so we just want to give one final reminder that if you took any photos or videos today while watching, to post them on Instagram and tag Mansion Memories and send them to us in a private message, and you'll be entered to win a contest where you can come to a very magical event with Mad Hatter, Cinderella, and some of our other friends.
Amazing. And thank you guys so much again for having me. Thank you to Mansion Memories. Thank you, Broadway Plus. You guys are amazing. So honored to meet you both.
It was fantastic meeting you. Have a magical day, Laura.
Thank you guys. You too. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Okay, bye.